Granny? Hadn't you better let the young'uns do that high work?
What for?
Well, you might could take a nasty fall.
You saying I'm too old to climb a ladder?
No, no.
Too feeble and shaky to do a little housework?
Not a bit.
You saying I'm over the hill?
Of course not.
Heading for the boneyard?
Never mind, Granny. Forget it. I'm sorry I brought it up.
What do you think I am? One of them senior citizens?
Step ladder in the hall. Okay. There you are, Uncle Jed. Hang on, Granny. Here's your ladder.
Why'd you snatch it out from under me like that?
Jethro done it, Granny. I'm sure he didn't aim to.
Heck fire, Jethro. I was just cleaning your room like Granny told me. I wasn't going to bother with your old pictures.
What's got into that boy? Have you noticed how he's been acting here lately?
For all the world, like somebody borrowed his brains.
What you reckon it is?
Well, generally speaking, when a boy Jethro's age gets to carrying on like a heifer in a hailstorm, you can just about plant corn on there being a girl behind it.
You ought to see Jethro's room. You can't even find the wallpaper for that girl's pictures.
You put the buckeye square on the bee sting, Jed.
You know who she is, Ellie?
Well, her name is Kitty Devine. She's one of them what you call movie starlets.
Uh-oh. Jethro might be picking up more than he can tote.
Jed, you've been saying you ought to have a long talk with that boy. I reckon now is the time.
Yeah, I reckon. Well, might as well get to it. Where are you going?
I'm going along and listen.
Ellie, this is going to be a man-to-man talk, facts of life stuff. Could be a mite salty for a young girl.
Yeah, Ellie, you stay here.
Thank you, Granny. Where you going?
I ain't too young to listen.
Now, Granny, you've done forgot more than I'm likely to say.
I know. I'm hoping it'll help me to remember.
You stay here. I'm going to have a hard enough time as it is.
My beloved sweetheart.
Ellie Mae, I told you to stay out of here.
It's me, boy.
Oh. Well, come on in, Uncle Jed. That's my sweetie.
She sure is pretty. I hope she's a nice, sweet girl.
Oh, she is, Uncle Jed. She's the girl of my dream. My one and only lover lamb. My true sweetheart.
Looks like there's a piece of somebody missing here.
Oh, that was some guy. I tore him off. I am crazy mad in love with that girl.
You sure it's the real thing?
Oh, yes, sir. We're going to get married.
Married?
Yes, sir. I'm going to be Mr. Divine.
Sit down, boy. So, you've been seeing a lot of this girl, have you?
Have I? From 7:30 last night till 3 o'clock this morning.
And, what was going on all this time?
The doggone just hugging and kissing and carrying on you ever did see. Well, I thought my bag of popcorn was going to catch on fire.
You was eating popcorn?
I was hungry. Heck, fire sat through the movie 6 times.
Uh-huh. Well, have you seen much of this girl in person?
I meet her every day at the front gate of the studio. Rain or shine. Oh, I got to get going right now. She'll be looking for me.
Well, why don't you fetch her home so we could all meet her?
I'll ask her.
Kitty, baby! You want to see me, Kitty?
You bet I do. So help me, Jerry. If I have to make one more of these teenage surf operas, I'm getting a new agent.
But, baby,
No, I mean it. I have done so many beach scenes, I have to vacuum my hair at night to get the sand out.
No, sweetie.
Don't sweetie me. I want a part where I can play a woman. A part that can make me a star.
But Mr. Chapman thinks you're too young.
Go over his head. Talk to that oil millionaire who owns the studio, Wab.
Clampett? He doesn't have offices here. I don't know where to find him.
You find him, Buster, or find yourself another actress.
Okay. Why'd you get a vicious dog?
Protection. Well, every time I drive through the gate, this big goofy kid is waiting for me.
Well, have the guard chase him away.
He could break the garden, too. This kid is King Kong in clothes.
Probably just wants your autograph.
You think so, huh? Get a load of this note he tossed in my car yesterday. Dear sweetie, let's get married. I have done graduated 6th grade and am ready to be a brain surgeon. If you marry me, I will operate on you free. Love, Jethro Bodine. Any comment?
Yeah. I'd get 2 dogs.
Are you back again? When are you going to stop hanging around here?
As soon as my sweetie marries me.
Look, kid, you want me to call the police?
Shucks, no. I don't want to force her into it.
Now, you better not stand over there and poke your hand in the car today. You'll draw back a stub.
Well, what you mean?
She's got a 4-footed meat grinder riding shotgun.
Oh, yonder she comes. Hey, I'd even be closer to her over on this side. Howdy, darling. It's me, your sweetheart. Will you marry me?
Get lost!
Oh, boy, when she looks at me, I can feel it clean out of my toes.
No wonder. She ran over your foot.
Hot dog! I'll never shine that shoe again.
Morning, Granny. Ellie Mae.
Morning, pal.
Where's Jethro? He's generally the first one at the table.
Oh, he's been out in the yard since daybreak.
Uh-oh, look out. Here he comes. Don't get twixt him in the vittles.
Morning, everybody.
Jethro,
Yes, sir.
ain't you gonna have breakfast?
Oh, no, thank you. I got to get down to the studio gate and be there when my sweetie drives in.
Jethro passed up fiddles.
The boy's in love, all right.
Is that how you tell you're in love, pal?
Well, there's all kind of different ways of telling, Ellie. I knew I was in love with your ma the first time I kissed her goodnight.
You did?
Yep. Whilst we was kissing, her dog bit a chunk out of my leg, and I didn't find it out till I got home.
Good morning, Mr. Guard. Hope my sweetie ain't drove in yet. Good morning, sweetheart. It's me, Jethro. I love you. Do you love me? She does. Now she's giving me flowers. Hey, wait! Wait!
What are you doing?
Let's get married.
Listen, you creep, get lost. Below, get out of my life and stay out. I never want to see you again.
Does that mean you don't want to get married?
Second, Brutus.
Get a rise out of him yet?
Maybe we had ought to bust down the door.
I got Ellie shinnying up the tree beside his window. She'll climb through and...
What's that, Jed?
My last will and testament. I'm killing myself.
When?
Right now.
How are you doing it?
I'm starving to death.
Starving to death?
Yes, ma'am. I ain't had no victuals all day. Another few minutes and I'll be dead.
Jethro, get up off there and stop talking foolish.
No, thank you, Uncle Jed. I don't want to live without Kitty. Besides, I done will my brain to science.
Well, you might as well. You sure ain't using it.
Well, gee whiz, Heckfire. I asked her to marry me, and she turned me down and sicked her dog on me. What else is there to do except to kill myself?
Well, if you really love the girl, you could try again.
Sure, we'd help you.
You will?
Of course. I'll whomp you up a love charm.
I'll give you some hints on courting. Even let you wear my courting derby.
Well, hot dog!
Is there anything I can do for you, Jethro?
Yeah, you can give me some hints on how to handle mean dogs. And the loan of a pair of pants.
Kitty, listen to reason. You can't just walk out in the middle of a picture.
You watch me.
But, baby...
Don't call me baby. After 6 pictures, I've had it up to here. Surfboard baby, bikini baby, Muscle Beach baby, Muscle Beach a go-go baby.
Kitty, please.
No, I've shared my last close-up with a sand crab.
What are you talking about? You always have terrific love scenes with your leading man.
You call those men?
Honey, they're the hottest teenage idols around. In your very first picture, you had Dash Riprock.
Yeah, and then I had Zip Granite, Tab Strong, and then Race Burley. But this new one is too much. Bolt Upright.
Kitty, please! They'll put you on suspension.
I told you yesterday, talk to the man who owns the studio, J.D. Clampett.
I'll try, sweetie.
Try hard, because Kitty is not going back to that sandbox.
Howdy. Well, it's me. I come to court my sweetie and take her home to meet my family.
Oh, you got to be kidding.
No, sirree. This here's my Uncle Jed's courting outfit. Granny want me up a love charm. That there Miss Kit Devine and me is as good as married right now.
Kitty, get back into your bathing suit and on that soundstage, quick.
You don't listen good, Jerry. I told you to talk
Baby, you're through telling anybody anything. I got some bad news for you.
What?
You know that big, goofy kid who's been waiting for you at the gate?
Yeah?
You ran over his foot, threw flowers in his face, sicked your dog on him?
Yeah, what about
His
it?
uncle owns a studio.
Clampett?
Clap. Now, I've managed to smooth things over with the director, but you've got just 3 minutes to hit that beach.
Miss Devine, Miss Devine, Miss Devine.
She's in a big hurry,
I just
Chet.
want to tell her about that kid at the gate.
I just heard about him.
Do you want us to call the police and have him taken away?
Taken away?
You mean he's back?
Yeah, in his Uncle Jed's courting clothes. He wants to take you home to meet his family.
Yeah!
Kitty? Kitty! Kitty! Oh, Kitty! Oh, Kitty! Kitty!
Look, we don't want any trouble around here. Why don't you be a nice boy and go home?
Oh, I will, quick as my sweetie gets here, and she's coming with me.
Kid, face it, she can't stand the sight of you.
Oh, that was before I had my love charm. Oh, excuse me, yonder she comes. I got to be ready. Howdy, sweetie.
Hello, darling. Angel boy.
I love you.
I adore and worship you.
See what I mean?
Oh, come on, sweetheart. Let's go home and meet your family.
Hey, kid, how do I get one of those love charms?
darling. This is it.
Hey, kid. Oh, I mean, sweetheart. This is quite a place you've got here.
Oh, it ain't mine. It belongs to my Uncle Jed.
Is he the one who owns the studio?
Well, yeah. But how did you know about that?
Oh, just a wild guess. Sweetheart.
Well, and who might this young lady be?
She's Miss Kitty Devine. The girl that called me a creep, run over my foot and sicked her dog on me. My sweetheart.
Oh, well, howdy, ma'am.
Hi.
Well, this here's my Uncle Jed.
You are?
Yes, ma'am. Jed Clampett.
Oh!
Well, I am mighty glad to see you and Jethro hit it off so fine. The boy is surpassing fond of you, and I know that you must feel the same way about him. Oh, Jethro, I'm sorry you didn't tell me that Miss Devine worked in my studio. I might have brought you together a lot quicker.
Well, I didn't want her to fall for me just because you own the studio and had lots of money. Now, I know she loves me for myself. Ain't that right, darling? Darling? Hey, sugar.
What?
I was saying you love me for myself. Ain't that right?
Oh, sure, kid. Oh, sweetheart.
Well, this must be Jethro's intended.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, sweetie, this here's my granny and my cousin Ellie Mae. This here's Miss Kitty Devine.
Howdy there. Howdy.
Pleased to meet you.
Same here. Are you and Jethro gonna get married?
Well, you betcha we are.
So this is the girl you're aiming to tote over the door sill.
Is that what you do when you get married?
Yep.
Yeah! Yeah! Now we's married.
I reckon I hadn't better put off that long talk no longer.
Now, wait a minute. You bit me when I got in. Now, at least let me get out. No, look. I'm just a skinny agent. Now, let me go, and when we get back to the studio, I'll get you a nice, fat producer.
Miss Devine! Miss Devine! We's busy, Ellie. We's having woman-to-woman talk.
Oh, what did you want, Ellie?
Well, I just thought you might like to go swimming. Judging from them pictures up in Jethro's room, you's right fond of it.
Thanks, Ellie, but I've worn my last bathing suit.
Well, I got one that'll fit you.
No, thanks.
You reckon Jethro'd like to go?
Don't bother him, Ellie. He's finally having that man-to-man talk with your pa. Now, you run along and swim with your critters.
Yes, sir.
Now, Kitty, come on in and sit a while. We'll pick up from where we left off.
But, Granny, I'm very anxious to see Mr. Clampett. Don't you think we've had enough woman-to-woman talk?
No, sirree. There's still a lot of things you ain't told me.
Nice. I'll make you a deal. Let me out, and I'll put you in pictures. You could be very big. You got more teeth than Kirk Douglas.
This your dog, mister?
Look out, he's a man-eater.
Well, I ain't no lion.
Hey, you ain't at that. Who are you?
Ellie Mae Clampett.
Clampett. Is J.D. Clampett by any chance?
Why, he's my pa.
Well.
I'm sorry, Uncle Jed, but I am so doggone hungry I wasn't hearing a word of your man-to-man talk.
I kind of figured that.
I am starving. It is the shank of the day, and I ain't even had breakfast yet.
I understand.
If I don't eat right now, I'm gonna drop down dead right here on the floor.
Now, calm down, boy. You can eat whilst I'm talking to you.
Thank you.
Reckon I'd best commence at the beginning again. Jethro, love and marriage can be the most beautiful. Jethro.
Huh?
Look at me, boy.
Oh, yes, sir.
love and marriage can be the most beautiful thing in this life, especially if it's true love with the right girl. Now, true love. Now, true love is more than just liking a pretty face. The girl has got to have beauty of soul, and the girl has got to have beauty of soul and spirit. And Jethro, could you stop chomping on them flakes for just a minute?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So, you got to listen to your head as well as to your heart. Oh, your heart is probably singing sweet, tender love songs.
Want a bite?
Oh, thank you. I'll talk to you later.
What'd you say?
I say I'll wait till you're done eating to do my talking.
Oh, don't bother me.
I noticed that. I'll wait for you outside.
Oh, I'll be out quick as I finish breakfast, lunch, and a snack.
Now I'm gonna learn you a few things like how to sling chitlins and... Jethro, I thought you was upstairs with your Uncle Jed.
I was, Granny, but I got hungry. Uncle Jed's waiting outside. Hey, sit down, sweetie, and have some victuals.
Howdy, Miss Kitty. Jethro's right yonder in the kitchen there.
Yes, I know. But I'd like to join you. May I?
Well, you bet you can. Sit right down here. Fond of whittling, are you?
Well, what I'd like to do is talk.
Well, talking and whittling goes good together.
Okay. You whittle, and I'll talk.
Well, I think I'll fetch another knife.
Oh, Mr. Clampett, the people at your studio don't seem to think I'm a woman.
What dickens you say?
Maybe I could convince you.
Well, I believe you.
But they don't.
How about it, Ellie Mae? Would you like to be in movies?
Well, I do like the notion of working with all them swimming critters.
With what?
Oh, them seals and porpoises and fish you was talking about.
Oh, yeah, and the surfer pictures. And you'll also be working with Dash, Rip Rock, Bolt Upright, and my new discovery, Crunch Hardtack.
What kind of critters is they?
They's handsome movie actor critters.
Yonder comes my pa. I'll ask him, can I do it? Over to your studio?
Sure, Ellie Mae.
Well, they's in a hurry. Do I have to put on a dress?
Oh, them Hollywood fellas don't know women when they see them, nohow.
Mr. Clampett, wait!
I believe you, I believe you.
What in the blue nick is going on out here?
Granny, I done finished breakfast. Can I have lunch now?